Okay, now we've got the silencer on. The next step I like to do is add the 2 more rails. I buy extra rails for my guns. I don't really like the key lock system. Key lock? Yeah. Don't know why, just not a big fan of them. So I always get extra rails that I'll mount on. I normally put one here, and then I'll put, maybe there actually. Yeah, probably about there. Then I'll put one on the bottom as well. It is a bit of a pain because of how this is. You can't really take, if you've got a big silencer like this one, I can't take the front end off and screw these on and put it back on because they catch on the silencer. So it's a bit of a pain. So you just need to kind of put it in place. So this is for my foregrip, my tactical foregrip with a strobe light. That normally goes about here. So you need your little screws. Put your 2 screws in, and then you make sure you put it where you want it, and that these line up the right way. So that is the right way on this one, because on the bottom there is these little shapes that need to fit into the key lock system. So you have to make sure the thinner end is pointing towards the end of the barrel. So what you do is you put these on first a little bit, just a tiny bit, so the grip like that. Do the same on the other side, like that. You can see here you've got the thinner head for the thinner side and the fatter side, so it has to go that way onto the key lock system. And then I've screwed these little screws on. So with them in place, you should be able to put them in, pop them in. Make sure you get them in the right place actually, because that's the wrong bit. They want to go in that one. Like that. And then you get to get these bits in as well. Like that. And there we go. That's how it holds in. And then what you have to do is you have to get your finger. So you'd really thin fingers. I don't have thin fingers, I've got fat little fingers. To go around the back. So you can hold it in position, because you need to hold that bolt in. Sometimes you're lucky, you can pull the bolt down and sort of wedge it in position. But I normally just get my finger in. My little finger, like so. Hold it in position. And then screw it. Like that. That one's in place. Get my fat little finger out. This one's going to be a pain. And then you do the same with the next one. Obviously just 2 screws in. Put your bolts on. Like so. Nice. Get your next bolt on. Like so. Just make sure you put the thin ends facing the right way. I'm going to probably put it back here for my GoPro. So line the bolts up into the holes. Make sure they pop in. That one don't want to go in. Come on. Go in your hole. In fact, I'm just going to mount that one a bit further back. So I'm thinking of that one. That one there. That there. Pop them in. Like so. That's looking good. Now it's slid in. It's in position. Because it's a bit of an easier position, this one, you should be able to get your finger in behind it, hold it in position, and just tighten it up like that. That was so easy compared to the other one. Oh. Same with this one. Get your fat little finger in. Get it nice and tight. So that one's in position. It's just the front end on this one, which I'll sort out after this video. Okay, I've tightened the front one up now. What I did was I used a little tiny Allen key and then I came in from the behind here, use that to hook on to the bolt, well sorry, the nut, and then I could use this just to tighten it up. Bit of a pain, but sadly, because I've got a silencer on, and I want the silencer on, I've got to do it this way. You can't just put these on and slide it back on because it just hits the silencer and you can't actually slide it in. Found out that the hard way the first time I did this, but at least I now know. For future, that's how you do it. It's same again, if I want to take the silencer off, I've got to remove these first. If I don't remove these first, it will catch on the silencer and I won't be able to get it off. So remove these, under the bolts, and then I can take this off and then put whatever I want back on. Easy enough.